Hello student, welcome to my class of computer science for class 12th. In earlier video student, we have understand how to install PyCharm and how to install the package that is Python MySQL Python connector. So in this video student, we are going to understand how to connect our Python program with MySQL. So first of all student, we have to go to study material first. As you can see student, here are some command that is given here along with some statement and protocols. So here you can see we have learned in last video we have to import the particular API that is mysql.connector, and then after that we have to type a connection command that is establishing a connection like mydb equals to mysql as like module variable, then connector, then connect. Within round bracket we have to pass some parameter. So here first parameter is host. Host means where the database is installed. I mean to say MySQL is installed. Localhost means inside your computer only. If you are giving your IP address, it consider as the particular computer connected with a network. I am to say any kind of network. So you can give here IP address, or you can just type simply localhost. Then another one argument that is user. As you know, the MySQL support the user that is root, and it's a password. Here is root as a basic password, but as you know, when we have downloaded the MySQL and installed that, we have set the password. Same password we have to pass here, and then after that database, which will show you which one database we are using, and after that we are just going to print this object. It will give you this particular result mysql.connector connection, MySQL connection object at some hexadecimal variable, or I mean to say value. So before I will start the connection and the statement and command, we are just going to go through MySQL command line. So you have to just type start, then you have to type MySQL as you install it earlier time. So go to MySQL command client line. So as you remember, the password, my password is root password 12345. Now you can see the particular MySQL interface has come. I am to say I have just getting this particular MySQL. I want to just see how many database I have. So as you remember, show databases, then terminator. Now you can see there are number of database are here. My database, I think MyDB. So I will use here, use MyDB, and you can see the database has changed. And now I am going to show you how many table I have created in last time. So simply you have to type show tables, terminator. Now you can see sdetail and student. So if I am going to just check what is in my student table, so you have to type select star from student, then you can see the list has opened. I am to say relation has opened along with admission number, name, class, section, fee and city. And now we are going to do the same. I have already opened the PyCharm because it will take much more time, so I am opening it. Now you can see the same command I will type. Simply I will first of all import MySQL, then connector. Now I am just going to run it to check whether my particular program is working or not. So now you can see the program code is 0, that means to say it is working well. Now I am going to just create a particular connection. As you can see in this example, here is MyDB, but if I am going to use this statement as connection establishment statement, so I will use here my connection. So same thing I will do here. So my connection equals to, definitely I will use here variable that is MySQL dot connect. Okay, I am to say connector, and then you can see connector, then connect. Okay, inside that I have to pass number of argument. So first argument is host. So here host consider local host, You can type here IP address also if the database is stored in your installed in your another computer, which is should be in a network. And then after that you can see the next one thing is user, because as we know user by default is root, and you will type here password. Here is password, so you will type here password. As I remember, my password was 12345. okay. Then after that database name, every argument should be separated by comma, as you done practice in functions same way. Database, here is database name is MyDB. You can see my database name is MyDB. So actually we are planning to access this particular table student. So here is my table name is MyDB. After this, what we are going to do? We are simply going to print this my connection, that means say variable name is mycon. After that you have to just right click on this and run this particular file. Now you can see this particular message will print the mysql.connector connection.mysql connection object at some location, that is memory location, which is definitely support hexadecimal. Now we are going to just planning to access my table, that is student. So I will make this as a comment, and after that what we are going to do, I am going to just check whether the connection is established or not. So what we are going to do, in conditional statement I am to say inside if, I am going to check a particular function of this particular object, that is connected, and a colon. If it is connected, it will print definitely connected. If it is not, it will show you in other part, I am to say else part, not connected. So now we are going to just run it. So now you can see message has come connected. After this, what I am going to do, I am going to just create a cursor. Actually student, cursor is a particular way to fetch the data, I am to say access data from the relation. As we know, in the relation I am to say in table, number of the records are there, I am to say tuples are there. So every record or tuple can be accessed by the cursor. So what I am going to do students, I am going to create here cursor variable that will provide by my connection dot cursor. This cursor actually provides me the facility to access command, whatever SQL command, and it provides me the facility to get the data, I am to say traverse the data in the tables also. So here I am going to use cursor dot execute. Here is execute, one of the function that will provide me the facility what command I will type here. Suppose that if I am going to type here command, that is select, then a star from my table name is student. Okay, so as you remember, I have created this table student inside MyDB because MyDB is referred here. So it will work. So I'm just going to run it. So you can see it is connected and this process is done. So now after that, if I'm going to just print every record from my table, so how should I print it? So simple answer is simple student. You have to traverse it along with for loop. So here we will type data in operator, you know, membership operator, cursor, whatever the cursor it will access, the data will be stored in data variable, I am to say loop variable. So I am going to just print data, and now after that we are going to just run it. So you can see this particular list, I am to say has come. You can see Anuj, okay, along with the data type also Anuj, okay, class 10th, Pithoragarh, Almora, Delhi, Dehradun, Delhi, Pithoragarh. So these are the records that we can see here. So student, we have learned today how to use the connection statement. This is connection statement, and how to print it for checking whether they're connected or not. And we can just process this particular connection by isConnected function, and then we can traverse it through the cursor object, which provides us the facility to execute our statement, I'm to say SQL statement inside that, and we can traverse it with the help of for loop also. So once I'm going to review it, first of all we have to import MySQL connector. Then after that we will type the establishing connection statement, I'm to say connection establishment. Then after that we are going to check whether the connection is established or not. We just go to if condition, connected or not. If it is connected, we are going to create a cursor object by myConnection.cursor, and then after that we can execute it. Inside the execute function, we are going to pass the argument as a string as a SQL command, that is select star from student, and then the data will be stored to cursor, and we can access the all data from the cursor through the for loop, and we can get the list like this. So I hope student you have understood it well, and you will do the practice and you will send me the same. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.